A bird told me that Fidelity is going to, a little bird in my ear, that Fidelity is going to shift their retail customers into crypto soon enough. I hope that bird is right.
We're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort, and China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe. If you do like what you're listening to, please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books, Crypto Teacher and the new Road Order book. The new Road Order book is going to show you how the world works. It is definitely time to wake up out of your sleep in the times that we're in right now. Plus, guys, we know we're waiting on that next main event towards the end of the year. We had the first quarter event. Like I told you, that would happen. Don't forget this is Shemitah year. And then also, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's definitely time to re-educate. And also, those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. Do not forget I have the New World Order cryptos in my Patreon. Do your own research, but going inside of a bear market, you definitely want the cryptos that have real use cases. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores, keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. And right now we have Bitcoin, cryptos, and stocks taking a beating. Bitcoin shed 1,003 minutes. And if you watched the stock channel, I told you that the VIX was telling us that something was going to happen. So guys, make sure you subscribe and like the new stock channel. We're going to have some fun on that channel. I probably will start up a TikTok. Remember, TikTok in China is used for educational purposes. Here is just a distraction. But we had the Canadian Prime Minister, Justin Trudeau, attacks opposition party for recommending Bitcoin as an inflation hedge. And the key to this, guys, is in the media. Bitcoin is constantly in the media. Remember, it doesn't matter whether you're speaking good or bad, it gets to the masses. And then, of course, guys, we have the Ethereum merge less than 2 days away. And I do think it's going to go through smoothly, but it's not going to be reflective in the price just yet. We know the Fed is shrinking liquidity. But guys, make sure you're paying attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, which we see are moving up, and it's definitely going to crush the market. And then, of course, guys, we have volume, Tether, USDC. We have Anchorage Digital offers Japanese yen stablecoin. And that means it would be FDIC insured. And this is not going to make the media. And then, of course, guys, we have the Fed, and we see the dollar has come back strong today. And we know in the United States we're getting hit by inflation, but we know these other countries who rely on the dollar are definitely taking a beating. But with these CPI numbers, this gives the Fed to keep the foot on the gas, and we should see a 75 basis point hike next week. And then, of course, guys, the Bank of England is going to be raising rates because they pushed it back because of Queen Elizabeth II passing. So, guys, we're definitely going to keep getting rumbles. Remember, I told you, We're going to have pumps and dumps, but we're going to be headed our way on down. We know what the Fed has to do. They have to destroy this legacy market in order for the digital economy, the fourth industrial revolution, to rise. And now we're starting to see the puzzle come together. More and more of these big banks, these banks that are handling trillions and trillions of dollars of assets, are coming into cryptocurrency. Remember, guys, this is phases. They have to move the masses in phases, so therefore they don't know that they're moving in the direction that the NWO wants them to go. And then on top of it, guys, we have these corporations that are going to be taking a 15% tax. So we're going to see layoffs run rampant in 2023 and 2024. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. But don't forget, the NWO caused the problem. Wait for the reaction and run in with the solution. They already have the solution. Universal basic income, where they'll be able to airdrop this free money. Remember what David from R3 stated. If you want to boost the economy, which eventually they're going to have to, because they created all this inflation, they're going to airdrop this free money. They're going to have 3 to 6 months to spend it, or poof, it's gone. And the robots, algorithms, and drones are going to take over the economy while the sheep go inside the metaverse. Now, guys, we had Grayscale move up yesterday to $20.4 billion, moved up about $700 million. Do not forget to pay attention to the allocations. We know they're going to be selling today. Now, getting over into a little crypto news, we have Bankman's FTX freezing up. And, of course, they make the excuses of the CPI volatility. Guys, if everything goes down at the same time, we know it's manipulated. Stocks and cryptos, all ran by an algorithm. Now we have Ripple's co-founder Jed McCaleb at Space Station building the resume, living across the solar system. And we know majority of these names and cryptos come from space. And we know the NWO has pushed going to the moon, going to Mars. But it's all about the plan of the metaverse, the virtual world. If you're part of my Patreon, the CIA document that I have posted lets you know how powerful the mind is. Frequencies are very important. And that's why television is used. It controls the minds of the masses. And we've seen Jed McCaleb walk free while people are getting sued, going to jail. He's making billions. So if you look at Ripple, you look at Stellar, they always surround themselves around the NWO's agenda. We know Ripple is a part of the World Economic Forum, also pushing the climate change agenda and CBDCs. Now we see Jed McCaleb Stellar Foundation pushing one of NWO's agendas, space. Now we have Mikw Novogratz from Galaxy Digital says from a little birdie that Fidelity will shift retail customers into crypto soon. And we know all stocks and commodities are going to be tokenized and put on blockchain. Remember what Jerome Powell stated? They've been working on this for decades. Now we have Abroad announces plans for U.S. banks supporting digital assets. Also, we have the investment giant KKR puts a portion of its private equity fund on Avalanche blockchain. And lastly, we have Schwab, Citadel, Fidelity, and other Wall Street giants start crypto exchange EDX market. And guys, we know these big banks and big corporations have been funding blockchain and crypto from the beginning. But now that we're moving into this bear market, remember, everything has to be smooth. While this legacy market is ending, we'll see this digital transformation start to begin an uprise and take over. Remember, the Fed is trying to land us safely in the fourth industrial revolution so they don't get uprising from the people. And the only thing they have to do is dangle that carrot, that free money. Remember, the people have already been programmed over the last 2 years to sit at home and accept free money. They definitely want to go back to that. And we know the NWO definitely has a solution for them. But little do they know, all their privacy is going to be out the window, and they're going to be told what, where, and when and how to buy. And if you watched my video last night with Brian Brooks, we know China already has the blueprint. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the New World Order, It's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, and not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The new stock channel. Please go like, subscribe, spread it everywhere. It's King's Bitcoin, Crypto, and Stock Channel. But don't forget you have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming, while everybody's sitting at home, got home stocks, the Xrp, the biotech stocks, and while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.